Hey guys, so I have a few projects to share with you, and a couple other things. I don't even remember when I went, but I went to Walmart, and there was some stuff in a shopping cart marked clearance. And if anybody knows Walmart, you know that Walmart has really sucky clearance prices. They'll mark it down like 10%, but I was astonished when I looked in the cart because um, they were marked down. Everything was like marked down to practically nothing. So I guess they really wanted to get rid of it. But I found this half yard of purple fabric for 25 cents. It's not flowers. It kind of looks like just squiggles. But I thought it would be really pretty to make flowers out of. And then the other thing that I found, so I couldn't believe this, because these are really expensive. Even though the material itself isn't that expensive, the kits are really expensive. You're basically paying a lot of money for patterns, but I found this cross-stitch kit for 50 cents. And then, it's 12 bookmarks for each of the months. And I thought that would probably give it to my mother for Mother's Day or for her next birthday. But now she's got the patterns for it, so as soon as she's, finishes making all of these, then she can make more. Because embroidery floss isn't that expensive, especially if you're able to go to a store like the Five and Dime and get 8 skeins of floss for only $1. Getting a really good deal there. Second of all, I got a card from Leslie. I thought it was really funny. Thank you, Leslie. Oh no, this is not happening. Don't. These people own a plunger. Santa's most embarrassing moment. Hope your holiday overflows with happiness. And you know what? I bet you Santa Claus encounters this problem a lot with all the cookies and milk he eats and drinks on Christmas. So, just a reminder to keep plungers by your toilet in case Santa Claus has to go to the bathroom and he has an upset tummy. And I also, stay out, Brutus. I don't want you in here. Alright, Brutus, come up here anyways. Lay down. Sorry. I got this really cute card from my Uncle Mike and Aunt Michelle. I'm gonna turn it into a wall hanging. Okay, so I got those out of the way. Now on to the many projects I got done. So, I finally did a project that I had saved on my favorites playlist of an angel ornament. And after I made the first one, I decided to do a couple more, and a couple more ended up being like 20 plus more. And for like 3 solid days, I've been working on these angels, and I'm very relieved to have them done. But I didn't want to do just a couple, at a time, because if you can see here, this is just a couple of my bins of ribbon and trim. I've been very lucky to have gotten so many ribbon scraps and trim scraps and all that good stuff from my friends. And when my mom stopped doing general crafts, I got a lot of stuff from her too. And so I have all these buckets of trims and ribbons, and as sad as I am that now I don't have as much as I did, I'm really excited that I got to use up a lot of what I was having trouble finding a use for. So I don't know where the first angel. I guess I'll get started. I will post the link below of the video I learned how to make this angel from. I do mine slightly different. I probably use, you know, a more versatile, more, I probably use different things than, what the instructor tells you to use. You know, I have more of a variety of things because I was using things based on what I have. You know, I didn't go out and buy anything. And also there were some things that I learned that helped me along the way as far as constructing these angels went, that made them, you know, made the whole process go a little bit faster and also made them a little bit sturdier. So, if you guys want, I can do my own tutorial. But like I said, I will link the tutorial to the video that I basically got the general idea from, in the description box below. So, here is the first angel. Not sure how well you can see her. You know, I just used a whole, in all the angels, I used a whole smorgasbord of trims, ribbons, and then it was a great opportunity to also use a lot of the junk jewelry, Christmassy junk jewelry that Shay sent me. So, and all the angels that I made, I used stuff I got from Bonnie, I used stuff I got from Shay, stuff I got from Leslie, quite possibly stuff I got from Diana. I don't remember though. I probably used some pearl trim I got from Diana. So that's the first one. And I made an angel for Leslie and for Shay and Diana and Christine and Bonnie. Bonnie, don't even bother trying to fight me on it. You might as well just pick an angel. And also Johnny. I made an angel for you guys, and I figured you guys could just pick which one you wanted. And I will give each, I will put an annotation next to each angel with the name. I'll give each angel a name, and you guys can basically just tell me which angel you like best. And I will send you that angel next year for Christmas. So, but that's the first one. And I kind of thought of this as like, I got a lot of this ribbon free from the antique store I used to go to. So, it kind of reminded me of like primitive style or primitive colors. So that's what this angel was, what the ribbons were based on, was that. God, I am all over the place, I'm sorry. I did a lot of this primitive style colored angel though. Oh, here's a yellow one. Sorry, they're kind of big. It's hard to... Sorry, I need to, put all this stuff away. There's another one. They're all over the place. Here's this one. One's holding a little poinsettia earring. But there's rickrack, there's seam binding. Some have lace. I probably would have used more lace, but I already had so many dang buckets of ribbon on my bed. The last thing I wanted to do was pile lace on it. So, I used, I think I said rickrack, seam binding, pom-pom trim, ribbons, ruffle trims, pearl trims, I used hem facing. I don't think I have any around that I can show you without digging for it. There's no hem facing on that angel. As soon as I find one with hem facing, I'll show you with the hem facing. I also use maxi piping, tube cord, basically all kinds of stuff. Some of these angels have little bows at their necks. Bonnie had gifted me a bunch of those at one point in time. And not all of them have bows on their necks, but the ones that do, I put bows there because sometimes the glue oozed out, and it was just a measure to tidy up the angel a little bit. Coda, wake up, babe. Wake up. Alright, she's dreaming. One's holding a Christmas puppy. Oh, there's some tinsel trim. Here's some seam facing. Right here, it kind of separates like that, but it looked good, you know. I was running out of ribbon and the seam facing looked really good on it, so. This one, I had used some miniature Christmas tree garland on it that I got from the Five and Dime. But I did make an angel in mind of each one of you guys. But I'd rather you just pick the one out that you like best. Hoda, wake up. Trim, sparkly ribbon. And I have to re-straighten some of their wings. This one was a breast cancer awareness angel that I made for Pam, Grammy Tube, for her breast cancer awareness drive that she has each year. So that angel will be going out to her before October next year. So this one I absolutely fell in love with. I named her Betsy. And, yeah, I just like her. I might keep her. Unless somebody else really wanted her. This was the very first one I did, and she's pretty dark. She's black, navy blue, and gold, so. But I thought she turned out fantastico. Some of them are holding buttons, Christmassy buttons. Some of them have the small ribbon roses. But a lot of them I put Christmassy junk jewelry on. I pretty much used up most of my colored, you know. I still have a lot of gold left and I have a lot of white and cream, but I used up like my pinks and blues and greens and all that, and red, all the red pearl trim that Leslie had gifted me one time. I pretty much used all that up. This one is for my auntie. I'll be giving this one to her because it has, I had some, my mother had gifted me a bunch of tiger striped purple ribbon. And my aunt is one of those old ladies that runs around in leopard print spandex pants. So I made that angel in honor of her. There's another patriotic angel. A few of them have little star buttons in their hair. Not all of them, though. This one I had a little holly berry earring that I put in her hair. It's another primitive colored angel. I really like the style of the primitive. I like the burgundies and the golds and the forest greens and beiges. I just really like the color scheme of more primitive style Christmas decor. See, and this one, I did an orange one. This one I even used some tulle that Bonnie had given me, and then I also had some scraps of this orange fiber that I put on there. So I kind of went off the tracks as far as what you know, the tutorial, the woman who did the tutorial said to do. But there's some Halloween ribbon. But I really like how they came out. I like how different they look, and I used a lot of wider ribbons too, which I don't think you're supposed to go past 1/2 inch in the tutorial, but I just kind of did my own thing. Here's the last primitive one. Just holding a little gingerbread man. There's a gold and white. Okay, so that's all the angels. Pretty sure. But yeah, if you want me to do a tutorial, just let me know. And I will put names next to each angel. I will give each angel name. So, Bonnie and Johnny and Christine and Leslie and Diana. And Pam also, if you happen to watch my videos. I don't think you do, but if you do, go ahead and pick yourself out an angel also, aside from that breast cancer awareness one. And that will be Christmas presents next year. But they were a lot of fun to make, but they were, because I did such a sheer number of them, and it was quite time consuming constructing the bodies of the angels, you know, putting all the ribbons and trims together. That took a day. And then putting the doll heads on, and affixing the hair. I think the hair was the most tedious part of it all. The part that I hated the most, but they were really fun. I think they look pretty. I think if you're someone like me who's lucky enough to be gifted with so many different ribbon and trim scraps, and you're starting to run out of room, I think this is a great project to use up some of those scraps. And they're so versatile that you can, you know, like I said, you can use what you have on hand. You know, I'm the type of person that doesn't like to go out and buy materials for craft projects, so, you know, I plan my projects according to what I have on hand. So that's about it. If you have any questions, let me know. Let me know if you want me to do a tutorial. I'd be happy to do that. If you don't want me to do it, that's fine also, obviously. But yeah, I guess that's it. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. I am anxiously waiting for snow. I'm so jealous that everybody else is getting snow, and we've basically had a light dusting, and then it rains. And the temperature for at least the next 10 days is in the mid to high 40s. So I'm not very happy. My favorite type of weather is for everything to be frozen. And then snow is great also. But I hate this rainy, soggy, 40-degree weather. It drives me up the wall. So I'm anxiously waiting for the snow to come. It's obviously not going to come before Christmas, which sucks, but it is what it is. It also would have been helpful if it was freezing weather or if it was snowy weather. It would have helped with my baking a lot, because I'm in the process of finishing up a lot of my baking, and you know, because our fridge is so small, even in the past at our old house, you know, when we've had very cold weather, basically I'd take one of those big storage totes and pack all the treats up in that and stick it outside, and you know, it basically serve as a makeshift freezer, you know, and I can't do that in this weather. So that's been sucking, because you know, there's a lot of stuff that is much easier to do when they're frozen. You know, when I have to dip, there's a lot of treats that I do where I have to dip them in chocolate, and it's very hard to do so when they're not frozen. So anyways, that's it. Like I said, I hope you guys have a good Christmas. I will be home alone until probably midnight of Christmas Eve, because my mother is working. So, she's working as a temp, because apparently a bunch of people decided to take Christmas vacations very suddenly. So she's filling in for them. This is Maxi piping, in case you didn't know what it was. I could not figure out how to use this, but this little scrap that I have left. But this is on some of the angels. I had a couple open packages. I have a lot of packages that aren't opened, but I had a couple open packages that I used up. And it didn't look too bad on the angels, so a lot of these weird, you know, sewing stuffs, you know, that you can't figure out what to do with. These worked really well for. Okay, guess I'll stop talking now. Sorry I was all over the place. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.